everybody, and welcome back to another part of our Crowley current household videos. Today, we're taking a look at another branch of the Crowley Van Gould family. We're gonna get into Gen 3 and 4. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Phoenix and the things I promised to get have a deeper look into the last video. A few disclaimers before I start. If you can hear like a piano or shouting or dogs barking or anything like that in my background, just know that I'm living in a dorm where all of that's loud. I mean, not the dogs, but musical instruments and everything like that. So thank you for being considerate for that. And the second thing, if you can see the gray square on the house, I don't know what it is. It's just, I cannot delete it in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So this is the house we're going to be looking at today. This is the family. This is the Crowley Van Goulds. It consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members as of now. And we're gonna directly start with the family. But first, I owe you a little bit of a backstory. So just to recap, in the last part we talked about Valentina and Reed and how they met and how they came from a set of magical parents. She was a vampire, he was a werewolf. Their parents didn't approve of them getting together, especially Emily's side of family, which were the Van Goulds. Aidan Van Gould, Tristan Van Gould, and are her family, her brother and her father. But nevertheless, they produced Xavier and Emily were Reed's parents. Aaron and Marissa are Valentina's parents. Valentina and Reed both fell in love when they were a teen, and that outraged their families. Just because, for the first thing that outraged Aidan Van Gould about Emily and Xavier getting together is that she was a vampire, he was a werewolf. That's against the law of nature, against the law of supernatural nature, I guess. But yeah, that was a real kick in the gut. But Emily hated being a vampire. She loved to turn into a werewolf. She loved to, spend her full moons with her husband. And they produced 2 children, Reed, who's a part of our family, and what was his name? Alexander? Yeah, I think it's Alexander. So the teens, Valentina and Reed, fell in love. As teens do, they were getting it on one night. It was a full moon. During the full moon, the supernaturals, like all supernaturals, there's something going on with them. Like anything. For the werewolves, it might be, the transformation. The fairies might, have a little bit of strength. Vampires can, hunt more efficiently or whatever. It's kind of, the full moon affects all the supernaturals across the spectrum. And one such night, while they were getting it on, they created little Phoenix, a little baby, which Valentina decided to keep, and that outraged the family. That was like the sacred laws of nature and supernaturals were just crushed by them having a child together. They were like, what is going to be of this child? What are we going to do? And it turned out that because it was a full moon and, kind of the stars just, and the planets just, kind of fell into place, that from this union came out a human baby boy. That was kind of really unexpected. They expected a lot of things, but a human, never. And it was the first human in our whole family. I mean, for generations, back from these four, it was a first human. But when Phoenix was born, everybody, got settled down, got happy, and kind of the hate and everything just, they forgot it because they had a little baby. They were grandparents for the first time, and that was kind of a blessing for them. So Reed and Valentina got married. Obviously, they had more kids. The fear of vampires and werewolves procreating just kind of, they had more kids that were normal and that were, cool. It was not such, they just, pumped it up to be like something very, very strange and odd and should never happen, but it kind of was okay. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is Phoenix. The person I want to talk to you about is Phoenix. So Phoenix was a human, and although they were happy for him, and he wouldn't live with a burden of being a supernatural, like the painful transformations or the lust for blood or living forever, which is kind of a thing for itself. They kind of were sad because that meant Phoenix wouldn't have like any protections like the supernaturals have. He wouldn't be able to have some superpowers that would be useful for like defending himself or being or having an advantage in life. And ultimately that meant he would live a tremendously short life than any of them, as we can see in the family tree. But that kind of, the parents' concern was nothing compared to Phoenix's insecurity, Phoenix's kind of, feeling like an outcast in his own family, especially when he, was a child and a teen. Everybody could do something. His little brothers, sisters, his cousins, they could do things. He could not do anything. He tried dabbling into alchemy. He, got really good at alchemy. He knew a lot of recipes for elixirs, but it wasn't just kind of natural to him. It couldn't provide him the satisfaction he wanted. He knew the recipes, but the elixirs weren't any good. He kind of became a recluse. He started kind of developing these mental places to escape from his reality, from the reality that he's an outcast, that he will die, that he will, he's not bulletproof, as are like most people in his family. Actually, all of the people in his family. So he kind of, in his mind, created this other person who he would resonate with, and that kind of materialized itself into an actual person. And he named her River. And when his imaginary companion manifested into a person when he was a teen, he was like out of his freaking mind. He knew instantly that he would have to bring her into the world. He would have to have a life with her. He knew that the only one who could really get him, who could really, be his soulmate was River, even though she wasn't. She was a figment of his imagination. He channeled that imagination and that, like, the remnants of magic in him into a doll, and then he worked his ass off, tried with alchemy, tried with chemistry, and he brought her to life. And from then, they were inseparable. They were the best of friends. They were the best of lovers, soulmates. So that's the story of Phoenix, but Phoenix, he didn't want to have children with River. He didn't want anything to do with continuing his own bloodline because he knew that his children would feel the same, kind of the same resentment towards his parents, that they brought him into a world, into a family where everybody is special except for them, where they would you know their parents could outlive them, the grandparents could outlive them, their cousins, their younger siblings. He didn't want to go through that ever. He wondered about his future. What will the future hold for him? Does he have a future? What is the meaning of him in life? And so, alongside River, who was very supportive of him, he decided he would dabble into the future and find any way he could what's going to happen to him, to his family, to his bloodline, if he will continue it. How will the children they maybe produce be like him? Would they be something else? And so he traveled to the future, found out a way to travel to the future. He was ecstatic. He loved it in the future. He loved living there because everything was not ordinary anymore. You got sleeping pods. You've got, food synthesizers. That was the thing that only, for example, he couldn't materialize food. His younger sister, who was a fairy, or his cousin who were witches, who they could materialize things. He could never do that. But with this technology, he felt powerful. He felt like he could, manipulate it. He felt like he could, master it and manipulate it in the ways that he would finally feel like worthy, like a person who is worthy, who has some kind of knowledge, who has some kind of power. And they loved it in the future. They stayed there for a really long time. Phoenix actually was, okay, the career says unemployed because he's dead, obviously, but he was a bot builder, and he excelled at that. He really found his passion with that. So I'm gonna go over his traits. He's obviously a bot fan. He was friendly, disciplined, brave, and a supernatural fan. The supernatural fan is kind of, the kind of, he loved supernaturals. He so wanted to be one of them, but he never was a supernatural, and nobody in this family wanted to turn him, because that would mean, it would be stupid kind of for Valentina to turn him into a vampire, because she didn't want him to go through what she went through. And also, it kind of, if he was a vampire, then the werewolf side of the family would maybe, yeah, you get what I mean. So he was such a sweetheart. He was such a friend to the world. His best friends were his little brother, Griffin, and his cousin, Valeria. They were about the same age. Valeria was, no, I'm lying. Griffin and Valeria were the same age. She was a lot younger than him. They just, found an instant connection, and they were the best of friends, actually. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go over to River. So River was Phoenix's wife. River is an imaginary friend, obviously. She was eccentric. She was a hopeless romantic, good, supernatural fan, and handy. I mean, he created in her mind just exactly like that. So he could, she was eccentric, supernatural fan, handy, hopeless romantic, which was all the things he wanted for in a person, to complement his own skills for bot building and the future and everything like that, but also to be, um, full of love and full of, kind of care for him. River also loved it in the future. She didn't care about kids. She didn't want any kids. Um, until Phoenix said he wanted to, she was ready not to have kids. It was they had a really, really, really beautiful life together. Nothing was missing. And when they came back from the future, again, the two of them had each other's company. It was beautiful. They traveled to the future on a few occasions, but River in the future, oh my God, what is it called? She was like a scientist. Oh no, she was an astronaut. We'll see some of her pictures. She was excellent at that. She had a bomb outfit. She was so smoking hot in the kind of I don't know if you ever played Into the Future, but kind of the reflective, like a silver outfit. It was so nice on her. They eventually purchased a house in the future, a mansion with like everything. But soon they found out about a technology that could literally engineer a child from their genes. They could just put in a sample and boom, a child was born. So they they gave it a really, really good thought, like for years and years and years, until they were like kind of really along their adult years. They finally decided to have children, no matter the consequence, and they put in genes, obviously from Phoenix and River, and they had a baby boy. They had a baby boy. They named him Neo. They named him Neo. Obviously a nod to the Matrix. Neo, he was born into the future. He was born in the future. That was really kind of messing with the time a little bit. But since Phoenix, his lifetime wish was to be the, oh God, what is it? Made most of my time. Yeah, made most of my time, which means that he should be awarded a legacy statue in the future and experience all three futures, I think, or is just be awarded with a legacy statue. Yeah, so he kind of through the bot building and changing the future, he had his statue, legacy statue. Maybe the almanac is still active and I can show you Phoenix's statue. I'll see that. But yeah, they produced Neo. Neo was a normal child, but Phoenix, because of River being an imaginary friend, Neo was also an imaginary friend, and that was 50-50. And Phoenix was all over the moon because of that. Because he didn't want any of his children to be quote unquote ordinary like him. So yeah, Neo came out, and actually they went for a second round because they really wanted a girl, and so they engineered a girl, and her name is Lilu. Obviously a nod to the Fifth Element. So yeah, that's their children, Lilu and Neo. Kind of when they had their children, they waited until what was it? I think until Neo was just about to go to school, that they transferred over to the present, so that Neo could go into school in present time, so he could meet his family. They were kind of loving the future, but missed home, missed their family. The descendants were cool and everything, but their family was one of a kind, and they kind of brought the future with them. We'll see that in their house. So yeah, they lived a relatively normal life, except for living in a very high-tech home. what did I else? Oh, nothing. That's it. I'm just gonna go into them right now. And you can see one more child, which is actually not a child, but Phoenix's creation, but he, he treated her like a child as well. Um, Her name is Zeta. She's one of the bots that Phoenix created, and I think she was one of the first ones he created, maybe even the first one. And he kept her, and he just continued to improve her until, I mean, as his bot building skill and his bot building career went on, he just improved and improved Zeta even more. And she stayed the valuable member of the family. So that's the backstory. I mean, the backstory took like what, 20 minutes to recap. But yeah, I think it was fun. I like the storyline. I mean, I know most people don't play with Into the Future, but I really kind of um made a like a little storyline with Phoenix and everything like that. And I think it fits it very well. Oh God, Neo, no good shot of you. Oh, okay, there he is. So this is Neo. As you can see, he's a as you can see, um, Neo is very handsome, very handsome. I this stupid angle is I hope you guys can see it. Oh shit. Oh, okay. This is Neo. He's looking very angry right now. But yeah, this is Phoenix and River's first child. He is athletic, he's good, he's ambitious, he's a schmoozer, he's hydrophobic, and he's grumpy. We have one more trait because of the university, but it does not show here. I think it was university. It does not show here for some odd reason. Um, but yeah, these are his traits. He's fairly, you know, it suits him well for a career in business. He was always like the little kid who tried to sell you things. And hydrophobic trait, I don't know where that came from. Your sim most definitely does not enjoy swimming. I think maybe it was kind of some bathing accident with River, as they were just, starting off being parents, and maybe he had some bad experiences with water, so he became hydrophobic. So yeah, he's a man's man. um I like Neo just because he's his own self. He doesn't hide the fact that he's a schmoozer. He doesn't hide the fact that his career is very important to him. And he does not hide the fact that is grumpy all the time. So it's really hard to please Neo. I mean, he's that kind of a person. If you know him, he's the best person you will ever know. Most funny, most, brilliant. But if you're not on his good side and you don't know him, I can see how he might get off as a jerk. His favorite color is seafoam. His favorite food is aloo masala curry, and his favorite music is geek rock. He is a Scorpio. Just remind these, I don't play with my sims, lifespans. I play with they die when I'm ready to let them go. So just keep that in mind. His relationships, this will be very, very long. Okay, here we have his niece, his nephew, his sister, his uncle. They were really good friends, really, really. His uncle is a journalist. He's a businessman. He has to be a good friend to him. This is his girlfriend, Mincy Cho. They kind of have children, but that's story progression for you. So please just ignore that. Mincy Cho was his girlfriend when she was his boss. So you get what I'm trying to tell you. He is a dog, and poor Mincy does not know how to get away, even though she's a genius. I never knew that. Right, they don't have kids. He doesn't have kids. That's that, yet, at least. He is best friends with Anthony. Anthony is his great uncle, his father's uncle. Yeah. Um, here you can see his family. A lot of good relationship because he's just that person. There is his supposed child. We don't know them. And best friends with his car. Great. These are people from Sunset Valley, from Moonlight Falls. Obviously, this is his great grandfather, great grandfather, something like that. Okay. He obviously works in the business career. He's a power broker. He's business level 10. He earns $3.20 an hour. He does not know. Oh, I think he does not know his coworkers. I think because new people came in. But he has a degree in technology. I don't know what's that about. I thought he had a degree in business. Maybe he went along with his father and mother's ways, but decided, yeah, it kind of goes like that. You study something, and then you kind of realize that's not for you, but you graduate anyway and have this crazy degree for something so out of your current employment. And that goes for business finance bros. Yeah, finance bro. I think he's a finance bro. Although he's athletic, he was only athletic level 1. I don't know why is that. He kind of never took on. I think he needs to go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He needs to go to his Uncle Griffin for coaching. He's obviously charisma level 9. Oh, he's about to master it. He needs one more friend. Nice. Level 1 fishing, level 1 handiness. That's kind of children traits, scouting, I think. Logic level 8, and as I said, logic is very prominent in our households. He's a smart dude. Business does not, and finances don't do them themselves. He's not a typical finance bro. He's very smart. I'm kidding, of course. Social networking, tried it, didn't like it. Writing, tried it, didn't like it. But he has to do it from time to time. That's why it's level 2. And advanced technology, level 8. Neo is so dependent on advanced technology. He does not go anywhere without his holo computer and his jetpack, which you will see in his inventory. Here is his jetpack. There is his holo. I think it's called a holo computer. I don't know. Of course, his car is here. Megaphone because business. Bass. I don't know what these instruments are doing here. I think I just put some instruments here for, I don't know. Well, this is not his character. He's just carrying. He's just keeping it safe. This is this is a photo of a river. We'll see that photo here. I think it's the exact same for the photo, but just a little bit on the, I think there is nothing here. Yeah, I think that's a glitched one. Okay. So, oh, he does not have any lifetime happiness rewards purchase. Let's do that. Let's do that on camera. He has 66,000. The reason he has so few lifetime happiness points is because I don't play with them as much as I would like to. So I can't fulfill their needs and everything. Okay, for my man here, what could we do? Extra time remote control. We already have 30 remote controls. I'll get to that as well. Super nanny, clean slate, and hover bed. That would be nice, but we already have a nice thing. Okay, long distance friend. We will definitely buy that if there is nothing else we could do. Carefree. Oh, carefree. Of course, we have to buy that. Neo is of course carefree. Jet Setter, trip enjoying prices, discount diner, eye candy. I would get him eye candy, but I know it's annoying because you sparkle then. Portal immunity. What is this? Time travel seek. We could get that as well. Professional slacker. Oh, but he's not. He likes to work. He's not a slacker. Observant, office hero. Oh yes, office hero. That's the one. That's the one. Let's get more. Let's get more. Festival frequenter. Okay, we did that already. Immunity. Prevent watering hole regular. Immune to cold. Immune to heat. Stone-hearted. Oh, he's not stone-hearted. He's good. Oh, okay. Professional. Oh no, that's for the professions. No jealousy. Never have the bookshop bargainer, prepared traveler, excellent groupie, multitasker. Excellent groupie, of course. He's the life of the party. Everybody loves to hang out with him when he's not grumpy. Engaging entrepreneurial mindset. We should have gotten that beforehand. Attractive, lungs of steel, fast learner, no bills, born to cook. Okay, we've already seen that. We can do fast learner. And oh, I forgot to I'm stupid. The long distance friend. I love to get long distance friend for every it's 20,000. Okay, that's the next thing. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen a current household where somebody kind of shows shows you buying the lifetime wishes. Okay, let's just see. Almanac of Time. Oh, Aaron, what? I don't think we could see that. Okay, the timekeeper. Yeah, we can't see Phoenix's thingy. But okay, that's Neo. And he fulfilled his lifetime wish. I forgot to mention that of becoming a CEO of a mega corporation, which is to climb the corporate ladder to become a CEO in the business career. I think that's level 9. And yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, let's go over to Lilu. Lilu, my beautiful, beautiful Oh, that's not a good face, Lilu. Oh, God, that's not a good face. She is beautiful, I promise. Let me just kind of... Oh, look at me. That'll do, This note is right in her face. Lilu, look at me. Okay, you just have to believe me that she's pretty. Okay, so this is Lilu. She is the apple of my eye. She does have eyebrows, but her bangs just hide it. She's got a beautiful nose piercing. She has a beautiful black and blue hair. The black is obviously the Crowley hair. And the blue is her mother's. The river had blue hair. Okay, so Lilu here is a very interesting character. I think we will need to buy some lifetime happiness things for her as well. So Lilu is a vegetarian. She's inappropriate. She's hilarious when she's inappropriate. She doesn't read the situation very good. She's a virtuoso, as we can see. She's very friendly. She's artistic. We can see that as well. She actually inherited this from her mother. Her mother was a very artistic. She loved to paint, and she is a vehicle enthusiast. She's kind of not your typical pretty girl. I'm of course kidding, but she is very, very interesting. Her favorite color is yellow. Her favorite food is mac and cheese, and her favorite music is of course digitunes, because what else? She's a Pisces, and I didn't show you Neo's outfit, but men's outfits in The Sims really, come on. This is her outfit. I love it. I adore it. It's got this little dress with a jumper over it, and these yellow ass shoes. Yellow ass socks with some shoes. I love her outfit. Okay, so this is Lilu. She is like a most special sim I've ever played with. She is hilarious. She is so unable to read the room, but she's so good and she's so friendly and so innocent that it's actually ridiculous. She is ridiculous. She is a vegetarian. I think the only one in our family. She's a virtuoso. She plays the instruments very well. Her main instrument is the violin. We will see her in her traits, and she's a vehicle enthusiast. You saw that yellow car in the front. That is Lilu's, as we can see, and she named it Lauda, of course. It's a sports car. She pulls up to her symphony job in a sports car. I mean, what? Um, these are her relationships. She's very best friends with her grandma, her brother, her what is it, great uncle, did we say? Her great grandma, her boyfriend, and her children, blah blah blah. Some other relationships. She had an ex-boyfriend, Emmett Schubert. Yeah, he gets around with our Crowley girls a lot. Um, um, do they dislike each other? No, they just don't have any kind of relationship. But they do. They just kind of, you know, um, that went away. These are the Sunset Valley. Oh my God, Moonlight Falls people. He also has a degree in technology. What? I think that's kind of maybe the game glitching out a little bit. Whatever. She would get a fine arts degree. She did get a fine arts degree. Wink, wink. She also has one extra what's his face? One extra trait because of it. Okay, she is a conductor. She is the music career level 9, but in the symphony branch. She's currently the conductor, but her lifetime wish is to be the hit movie composer, which is to reach level 10 in the music career track symphonic branch. She is not close, but she just got promoted, and she is. I'll have to play with her actually a little bit. I want her to master it. Yeah, she earns 206 an hour, and she loves her job. She is level 4 in fishing. She was a really like a scouting kid when she was younger. That was crazy. She loved it. So that's why her fishing is so high. She's guitar level 8. As I said, guitar is not her main instrument, but she is fairly good at it. I mean, really good. Just not as good as the violin. She tried piano, didn't like it, wasn't for her. Logic level 7, it's required with her career. Social networking kind of gets around. She's an old soul. I think she's a really old soul. Even though she was born in the future and brought back, she's an old soul. Advanced technology level 8, and she mastered the violin. She's holding it's her favorite instrument. Oh, we didn't look at their wait, maybe we can look at their thingies. Okay, no, this, no, this, advanced technology, no, and violin doesn't have. Okay, so nothing. No skill journal entries. In her inventory, there are kind of some regular things. Jetpack, oh, it is hollow computer. A laser rhythmicon. Oh, right. What's her face? River got into the laser rhythmicon a little bit in the future. I don't know. Lilo has never actually gotten around to trying it. I'll have to play them. I really want to play them right now. She does not have any lifetime happiness rewards, but she is also low on them, so I'm not gonna buy them actually now for her. As you see, she has the Eternal Joy moodlet, which says everlasting exuberance and boundless cheer that never fades. That is because Lilu had a genie. She had a genie lamp that was passed on from her dad, because her dad acquired a genie lamp well into um, his future. I mean, before the future, when he was just, so insecure, he wanted to, have the genie lamp just in case anything went wrong. And he actually passed it down to Lilu. Like, it was directly for Lilu, it was not for Neo, for his daughter, to use it when she would need it, and he knew that she would eventually need it, or to pass it down to her generation, to her children, through the generations, so they would always be, safe, even though they wouldn't be magical as he thought. We later find out that. Did I mention she is also an imaginary friend? Like, two for two. Phoenix was out, out of his mind happy. But yeah, and this is actually the genie that she released. She actually wished for world peace. That's why she got the Eternal Joy moodlet. Which is like, it's just her. She's so, a friend to the world, and she wished for the eternal. She had the eternal peace, world peace. And actually, her boyfriend, Asij, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. I made the name up myself. Asij the Great, is her boyfriend. They're not married. This is him. He has a very distinct characteristics. He has purple skin, eyes, and hair. He has this very I would say that it is Middle Eastern look. I'm hopeful that it is, and I'm not mm, offending anybody. This is his outfit. This is his normal people outfit. I mean, he is, you know, um, I like him. I really like him. Uh, he's not like kind of the normal, skinny guy I always create. And I'm gonna show you his genie outfit. Outfit. Everyday 2. Um, so yeah, Asij the Great, that's his last name. This will have to load a little bit. Asij loves the outdoors. He's irresistible. He's neat. He's a bookworm, and he's lucky. He came with those traits. They were actually quite good. But this is him, with his genie clothes. They are absolutely iconic. The facial hair disappears. But yeah, I love Asij. He's kind of really, really great, really a great guy. He's obviously genie. She freed him after, because she fell in love with him, he fell in love with her, and everything was perfect. His favorite color is lilac. His favorite food is cheese tofu steak, and his favorite music is Egyptian, which is the nearest. I mean, it is Arabic music. We believe he's Arabic because genies come from Arabic, Arab. What is it, my words today? It's very, very late. Arabic folklore and tales. Okay, so his relationships, I mean, he's not a part of our household that much, so not our family, he's just a spouse, so it doesn't really matter. He knows a lot of people, mostly our family. Oh, he has an ex-boyfriend. Oh, he's bisexual. That's nice. I didn't even know that. He works in the film career. He's level 8. He wants to be a distinguished director to reach level 10 in the film career track and directing branch. He's supporting actor. I don't know if this is directing or not. Maybe I'll have to change that. But yeah, he's in the actor career, so that he can, explain why is he going around sometimes dressed like this. He's charisma level 5 and writing level 5. He doesn't have a lot of skills because he's relatively new to our game, and I'm not really focused on him as much, like on Neo and Lilu and their and the children. He has, of course, a hall computer, a book, and some festival prize tickets. No lifetime happiness for him, and his needs are purple. No backstory or siege. He's just there. Next we go. Spoilers. Go over to Zeta. This is our girl. This is our Zeta. She is. Wait, let me just. Okay, this is our girl. We love her. Oh my god. So, like I said, Zeta. Oh my god. Zeta was one of Phoenix's first, I think, maybe even the first creation. And she is holding little Eve here, but we'll get to her later. You can see Zeta does not have legs. She's floating. She has a little dress, boobs, and she's blue and green. So Zeta is a future tech plumbot quality, which means she is the most perfect robot ever. I mean, plumbot. Yeah. She is a female. And the trade chips Phoenix gave her is a steel chef. She's a handy bot. Okay, I'm gonna read out some of this. Turn your resident plumbot into a world-class chef, prepared to cook any meal you can imagine and a few you can't. Cooking skill is raised to maximum. All cooking recipes are immediately learned, and plumbot takes the initiative to cook for other sims where they are hungry. Handybot, save your wrists the strain of a wrench. This chip lets your house robot repair any machine. Handiness skill is raised to maximum, enables all home maintenance interactions, and Plumbot takes the initiative to repair appliances. She has limitless learning. High-speed processors run thousands of advanced simulations while your Plumbot performs even the simplest task. Plumbots will learn and gain skill levels as Sims do, and dramatically accelerate the skill learning. When you create a Plumbot, the skills. She can't learn skills. She only can get them if they come with the trait chips. But with the limitless learning, you can get the ability to she can play instruments. She can learn logic. All of that. She's a competent cleaner. Turn a plumbot into a cleaning machine and never touch a mop again. Any mess dissolves under an unrelenting barrage of tidying action. Plumbot prioritizes domestic functions, handles countless tasks from cleaning to laundry. She has friendly functions. Impervious to brush-offs and bad attitudes, friendly plumbots bring a smile to any face. Imbues plumbot with the social motif. So it unlocked her social motif. As you can see, she doesn't have all the motifs unlocked, but we'll get to that. Where was I? Okay. And Plumbot takes the initiative to socialize on its own. She has the fear of humans, which Phoenix deliberately installed that so that she could only function in supernatural households. She didn't have a fear of him because he was her creator, of course. So it says, instill a healthy fear of human sims in your Plumbot. Condition it for nature as you might an endangered llama. Bot flees at the sight of human sims, may cause terrified leaking. It really does cause. There was like a puddle of oil on the floor when she sees a human. Bots will not fear pets or sims that are not standard humans. You can see where that comes from. And she's a robo nanny. Children are a blessing, but they are also exhausting. Who couldn't use a nanny? Childcare becomes the Plumbot's first priority. Enables all childcare actions from diaper changing to playing tag. So he actually created her kind of like a maid. Not a maid, but like an extreme version of a stay-at-home mom. And Zeta is kind of, she's not, she kind of is and is not sentient in the same. She loves what she does, even though she can't love technically, but she can love because kind of you know, what I mean. So yeah, as you can see, she loves taking care of kids. She raised Lilu and Neo when River and Phoenix were still alive. You get the River and Phoenix, River Phoenix. You get that? No, just me. Okay. Yeah, she's clean for them. She repairs the broken items. She is just such a versatile sim. That's really really amazing. I love her. She couldn't be a better Plumbot. She has a lot of relationships. I mean, some people really don't like her. I don't know what's wrong with Valentina. I mean, Valentina is evil, and Anthony. I don't know what's the problem with Anthony. Sphinx is her mother's child. So yeah, I think the vampires in the family don't like her. Some vampires. Oh, that is obviously a saint, so she does like her, but the vampires of the family are really not into her. But she's not. She always tries to be friendly. As you can see, she has a lot of skills. She's athletic. She has charisma skills. She's master cooking, master handiness. She has the bot building skill, master the advanced technology, and started with the laser rhythmicon. Her inventory is full of shit. She has um, the chips, the what is it called, nanites, everything that Phoenix and River had in their inventories when they died. She has, I mean, everything from dark matter to stardust to a wind carver, imaginary friends for some reason, to the time remote control, to sprites. I mean, it's a lot. Um, as you can see, she has different needs. She has battery power. She has maintenance. Social and fun is not unlocked because she doesn't have the sentience chip that Phoenix didn't. He didn't succeed in making it before he passed. So Zeta has not the unlocked trait. So um, in order to have a lifetime wish, she would need the sentient trait chip, which again she doesn't have. She has the humans are gone moodlet. The coast seems clear of human sims. Zeta can finally relax and slow her clock cycles. And I have the power. Surging electric currents have filled Zeta with power. Only the first law of plumbotics keeps her from conquering the world. We love Zeta. Everybody loves Zeta except for people that don't. They are idiots, but we love her. We need her, and she is a joy. Okay, so the first child in the first child in this whole current household. Okay, so this is our beautiful, oh my god, look at that. Look at that look. If you don't tell me he's gonna be a perfect um teen heartthrob, then I don't know what will he's look at him. Okay, so this is Caspian. Caspian is the son of Asij and Lilu. He is a heartthrob. He has Phoenix's eye color, and I think this is inherited from Lilu, aka River. Maybe a little mix of Asij's purple hair color. But he has his nose. I mean, I looked at them when they were in cast, and I aged them up. They're beautiful children with this kind of a big nose. I mean, big, Arabic, kind of Middle Eastern styled nose, which I wanted to incorporate because all my Sims always have like the perky little nose or the flat little nose. I wanted something, kind of different, and they both inherited, which is very very strange. They both inherited Caspian and Eve both inherited his nose style, which I'm really actually very happy about. You will see that in some future current households when they are all grown up. So this is Caspian. He was named after the Chronicles of Narnia series, the Prince Caspian. I was watching it, and then I figured out that that was a really beautiful name, Caspian, and the actor was very Bed Barnes was very cute. And so yeah, that's Caspian. Caspian is brave. He, like his grandpa Phoenix, he's a virtuoso like his mom, and he is friendly like his whole family, except for a few vampires. But his favorite color is spiceberry, which you can see. I always try to incorporate my Sims's favorite colors into their rooms and their clothes. So I maybe you noticed that, maybe you didn't. His favorite food is grilled salmon, and his favorite music is Beach Party. He is a Taurus. He's a child. Obviously, he doesn't have a lifetime wish. His relationships are here. He's friends with his uncle, with Zeta. Everybody who's a child is best friends with Zeta. His cousin, who recently aged up, his family, and his sister is just a baby, and they didn't get to know each other really well. He's in an elementary school. He is he has an A in school, and he's part of the study club. He has logic level 2. He of course has the level 3 starting skill in music, which he will get to when he starts playing the instruments. In his inventory we have some classic things, no skills, no nothing, no monsters. He's brave. So yeah, nothing special about Caspian. He's just still a child, so he enjoys his life. And and I forgot to mention, Caspian is an imaginary friend. If I click on him, you can see turn into toy form. I never actually put them all in toy forms, so I don't know what they look like. Maybe if I play them sometimes, I will show that to you. And finally, our cutest and littlest and newest member of the family is Miss Eve. You can see she's adorable. Again, you can even see in the toddler life stage, which you can not actually see very often, the Asige's nose, the Middle Eastern type nose, which I'm really satisfied about. And they look so much alike, Caspian and Eve. Obviously, Eve inherited her father's eye color, which is purple, and kind of the like purplish tint to her skin tone, which Caspian did not. Caspian inherited his mom's. Um, and yeah, Eve's just a baby. She's a genie. She inherited that from her dad as well. Her favorite color is turquoise. Her favorite is Lobster Thermidor, even though she does not know what Lobster Thermidor is. And her favorite music is hip hop. She is a Libra. She loves the outdoors. She's disciplined, and she's grumpy like her uncle. Of course, she's friends with Zeta, her aunt, her great great grandpa, her dad. Kind of, she just aged up into a toddler, so we couldn't kind of socialize with her. So yeah, that's the family. I what did I an hour? Almost an hour of talking about the family. Oh my god, I'm so detailed. Now I'm gonna show you the house a little bit. I really like this house. Oh, okay. And here we have the ghost of River Crowley Van Gould. So yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, so this is the front door. As you enter, you are greeted with a lot of supernatural things, futuristic things. We have no fridge, as you can see. This is the food synthesizer. um yeah, our food does not spoil, our food does not need to go in the fridge, and our food lasts for months. We have a drink synthesizer here, and we have a stove for some unknown reason, but no freaking fridge so we can cook anything. But I just left it there as a kind of memory. I don't know. We have a Sprite here. It's this kind of Pokemon floating thing. It's a digital pet, I think. We have Zeta's charging station here. We have the last hollow painting that River here completed before she died. I think this is Phoenix's diploma. Over here we have our hollow what's it called, TV, our hollow digital bookcase or something. We have the sectional sofa that came into the future with Into the Future. Our food that doesn't spoil. A photo that we also have. I mean, 99% of the things that you can see here are Into the Future. As is this fireplace. Obviously, it burns. Wait, let me turn it on. She can turn on, obviously, because she's a baby. Does it light on now? No. But it lights blue. So yeah, that's also a futuristic thing. Behind Lilu, who has this disgusting face, we have some memorabilia. Not a lot of them because we need to make more, because we need to make greeting card photos. This is River. You can see she was very beautiful with her blue hair on prom night, because I don't know, it's glitched out or something. These are photos. Oh my god, I love these photos. Except this one, oh, in the corner, in the left corner. This is Phoenix and River. And this is the last family photo of them before they both died. You can see her hair kind of went gray, but I made it light blue. I love this photo. Oh my god, I'm so sad because they are not here, because they were really an iconic couple of this family. This is our what is it called? TT oh Jesus. Tiberium. It's worth a lot of money. It's our safe. What is it called? Safe deposit for old days. This is our chess, 3D chess, 3D, 4D. I don't know. This is kind of a little Phoenix and River tribute. These are some trinkets from Into the Future. Digital photo of painting of Phoenix, while when River was not good at digital painting. We have a time remote control here. Some things from this is a bot building competition, silver. We have oh okay, this is the young, when they were young photo. Look at how happy they were. Such big smiles on their face. This is, I believe, River, and this is Phoenix. Yeah, this is Phoenix because we have two more bronze statues in bot building for them, and we have some little gadgets because you remember River was eccentric, so she had the the thing from what's it called, from Ambitions that you can make. Oh my god, the invention table, that's right. So she had that. When we, oh god, when we come in through here, we have Mr. Neo's room. As you can see, like I said, he's very dependent on futuristic things. He has a beautiful room with this. It's mostly white because his favorite color is seafoam, but we have some green accents. This beautiful, beautiful hollow wall projection. I don't mean hollow in as in like hollow, but hollow as in Into the Future thing. Again, we have some memorabilia from him. You know, he really misses his parents, as you can see. And some River's trinkets and some of his prizes. A little bit of dark matter, but never mind. And that's it from, and his high school diploma. Okay, we have another floor. We have a little, oh, we have a bathroom here, which is also futuristic, but it's lights off here. It's lights off, but you can see we don't have a proper shower, but we have the thing, which like emits some kind of bubbles and cleans you. I don't know. It's futuristic things. Okay, but first of all, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something really quickly. So these are River's findings. You know, when you have the career, the astronaut career, you can collect a lot of things. And these photos are some of them, which I love, and we have them. Through here is an all-in-one bathroom. I'll show that to you later. Nothing special, but here is, actually, let's start with this view. Here is Lilu and Asisia's floor. They live on this floor. Basically, we have a crib here for the children. Let's just not zoom out. Again, some toddler stuff for changing. This is their bed. It's really nice. I love the white installment behind it very much. I use it a lot. We have a corner, a little corner right here with a mirror and a dresser and another Phoenix and River photo. As you can see, this is what they took in the future at the planetarium, I think it's called, where River worked. So yeah, I'm sorry, you're in the leaves. So yeah. Oh, and of course we have the garage. The garage is Caspian's room. It's the worst room I've ever decorated. I'm sorry, but it's just what I got at the moment. It's full of band posters. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Instruments and stuff like that. It will get better when he becomes a teen, but for now, it is what it is. This used to be Lilu and Phoenix's Lilu. River and Phoenix's workshop. He had his bot building thing here. She had her inventor's table here, and they would invent and work together. We have some little resting place here. Resting place. That sounded like a graveyard, but lounge area. That's what I wanted to say. And ironically, although his hydrophobicness, we have a little pool here. And of course, the Majesty's car. Montalcino Fandango SE. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, so I never seen this bridge, this little bridge here. Oh, I have. Excuse me, I'm dumb. But yeah, that's the household. This is I'm done. I'm done with this side of the family. I don't know if there's something else I wanted to tell you about. Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay, so I think we are done here. I'm not gonna play because it's 1 hour and 10 minutes into the video. So with this shot of River, I'm going to kind of play it out and say goodbye till the next time when we tackle the mess of the rest of our Crowley family. And I think the next one we are going to be talking about is Sphinx's side of the family, which has a new type of occult in our family. Yeah. So the next one is Cerberus, and hopefully by then I will progress the game more so I can show you some new family members. Actually, there is one new family member, which I'm gonna talk about in later updates. But I'm just want to now get the basics, get the the members nice and straight before I show you any of the descendants. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you have any questions, if you like to know anything about these people, if you wouldn't want to maybe have a house plan or design if you would want to copy some designs from my houses, I would be very glad to help you. And if you want, kind of, if you want me to record kind of a day or two in a life of these Sims, please let me know, because I would be delighted to do that, because I really, really, really love this family, like, very, very much. I can't part ways with them because our aging is stopped. I'm playing with them until I'm emotionally ready to let some of them go. So tell me, what would you want me to do with them? What would you want me to show you guys, or leave any suggestions in the comments. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll tune in next time with this family when Phoenix's ghost shows up, so we can come full circle. This was all for the Phoenix Crowley Van Ghoul side of the family. And until Sphinx's or Cerberus's turn, I'll see you guys in maybe my other LPs. But have a really good day, and thank you for watching. Bye!